Hello, welcome to Tangled. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet these cute hats for this winter or fall. It's very easy and I hope you enjoy making those. Let's get started. The yarn I'm using for this project is Wool-Ease. It is 80% acrylic, 20% wool. It's super bulky and the hook that you will need is 9mm. I really like this chunky, beautiful yarn. I like that it comes like these crazy colors, but also you have plain colors. So you have a lot to choose from and go ahead and make amazing hats. For this tutorial, you will need 1 ball of Wool-Ease, scissors, darning needle, 9mm crochet hook, and if you want to, a pom-pom. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so we are ready to begin with our project. So the first thing we're going to do is our slip knot. To do that, we're going to hold our yarn like this. We're going to go 1 and 2 around our finger. Hold it like this again. This one goes here. And this one goes all the way down your finger. Like so. We put our hook there and we are ready to go. So we're going to start chaining 19. So to chain, we're going to yarn over like that, yarn over, and we're going to pull that yarn through the loop we have here. Let's do that again. So yarn over, if you can see it, the yarn starts from the back to the front, and then with these fingers really close to the loop on our hook, we're going to hold and we're going to pull through. And that's our second chain. Let's do that again. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to make 19 chains. So yarn over, pull through. You don't want to have this yarn too tight, so you can actually pull through easily. If you make your chain too tight, the next row is going to be hard to work. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. This is a very easy project if you are a beginner. This is excellent. So every chain looks like a V. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and 19. So this is our first row. Now to go to our second row, we're gonna skip this first chain because this chain is gonna give us, you know, the yarn to go to the next row. So we are always going to skip this first stitch. Now we are going to go in the center of the V. That's where we are going to insert our hook. Now the stitch that we're going to use for this project is half double crochet. So half double crochet, you are going to yarn over and then you are going to insert your hook on the second chain. To do that, you want to hold this so you can actually get your hook in there. You're going to insert your hook. The yarn, the working yarn, should be on top of your hook so you can pull through, and then you will have 3 loops on your hook, you will yarn over again and pull through the 3 of them. This should be easy. If it's hard for you, you're making your stitches too tight. Make them loose. So let's do this again. If you can see the stitch where the chain where I've just worked this half double crochet, it's like it's a bigger hole than the next one. This is a little tip on, just to know where is the next stitch you are going to work on. So this is our next one, so we yarn over, we insert our hook, yarn on top of our hook, pull through, make it loose here, which means to put your hook like on top of your work like that, so it's loose. Yarn over with your working yarn and pull through, and we have 2. At the end of this row we're going to have 18. Insert hook, pull through, yarn over and pull through the 3 of them. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull through, yarn over and pull through the 3 of them. So we're going to work like that until the end of our row. Yarn over, Okay, so I finished my first row. You should have 18 half double crochets. You can see it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Or you can also look at them like this. You will be able to see the V's. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. There you go. Now, to go to our next row, we are going to chain 1, which is yarn over and pull through, and we're going to turn our work like that. Now, we are going to continue making half double crochet, but we are going to do that. If you look at the very top of your work, you see this is our last chain, and the yarn is coming out of this loop. So this chain is like the top of our work. So this is the extra chain that we did to go to the next row. So we are always going to skip this one, and we're going to work on this one. A regular stitch, we will work under the V that we have here. But for this pattern, we are going to make our single crochet only on the back loop, which is this one here. So we yarn over, skip the first chain, insert our hook on the back loop of the previous stitch, and we just work our half double crochet the same way we did on the first row. So let's do this one more time. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull through, yarn over and pull through the 3 loops on your hook. Once more, yarn over, back loop, pull through, yarn over and pull through the 3 of them. One more, yarn over, back loop, pull through, yarn over and pull through the 3 of them. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over, okay, so this is our last stitch, this one here, but sometimes it's hard to see it. So if you are a beginner, I recommend that each row, you make sure you have 18 single crochet, because you don't want to skip this stitch, and it's very common to do that if you are a beginner. So that was our row 2. Row 3, we're doing exact same thing. Chain 1, so we yarn over and pull through, and then we're going to turn our work like that. Yarn over, we're skipping this first chain, we're working on the second one, back loop only. So we insert, pull through, yarn over and pull through the 3 loops on your hook. We're going to keep working like this until we have 30 rows. If at the end the hat is too loose, you can just rip out 1 row, or if it's too tight, you can just increase 1 or 2 rows. Now, how do I know my rows? So this is 1 row, this is the second, this is the third. So every row we're going to, so this one looks a little bit kind of like taller, and this one it's like lower. So each time it's 1 row. So we're gonna keep working like this until we get 30 rows. See you in a while. So I'm back, and I've worked so far 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25 rows. And I measure my head. My head is 17 inches, like around. So my hat has to be a little bit smaller than that, because this yarn will, will give, and if you don't want your hat to be, falling, so you want to keep it smaller than that. So I'm going to finish it here on the 25th row. I'm going to show you how we are going to join this. You can try it on, and if it doesn't fit, if it's too tight, if it's too big, I'm going to show you how to rip it out and add a few more rows. So I finish here. I'm going to chain one and turn, and I am going to fold it like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, so this is our foundation chain. This is where we started. So we don't really have like, I mean, it looks like we do have a front and a back loop, but we're just going to go through the entire chain like this in this side. But here we're going to work on the back loop. Remember that we just chain one, so we're going to skip that one. We're going to go in here. We are going to work a slip knot, so we are not yarning over, so we just insert our hook here, insert our hook here, wait, we have to do it the other way. So this is our chain, so we insert our hook here, this is our chain. On the back loop here, the yarn on top of our hook, we pull through and pull through everything. Let's do that one more time. Under our chain, back loop, yarn on top of our hook, pull through, pull through, pull through, pull through everything. Again, we go here, back loop, pull through, and pull through, so we don't yarn over ever. So we insert here, back loop, pull through, and pull through. I don't think I'm gonna have enough yarn, so we just go like this, insert, back loop, pull through. Yep, I'm gonna need to grab another ball. So I have another ball, and so I'm gonna insert back loop. I am going to loop my yarn here, pull through and pull through. At the end, we're going to make a knot with these two ends. Let's keep working for now. So I insert back loop, pull through, So I made another hat, and one ball was enough. Sometimes we crochet with more tension, sometimes depending how are we feeling that day. So you want to make sure to have enough yarn, so get 2 balls in case. If you have some left over, you can work something else with that yarn. So, and the last one, my last chain, it's here. Back loop is here. Pull through and pull through. Okay, so when you are here, you want to try this on before we move forward. And here's where you can figure out if it's too loose, if it's too tight, if it's fine. So put it on. In case this is, not the right size, you just pull this and you will just rip this out and work one more, or just, keep, if it was too loose, just rip out another row like this. You can keep working here an extra row, or just rip out this row, and it will be good to go. So I'm going to finish it again, and I will show you how to work the other side. Okay, I finished the hat again, and this is our last slip stitch. So what are we going to do is we want to give ourselves some yarn because we're going to need that. So just pull your hook with the yarn and cut the yarn around here and pull all the way like that. And then you're going to, well, this is the wrong side, so you're going to flip it. And as you can see, here's where we join it, and you cannot even tell, right? All right, so we finished here. We are going to thread our needle. Okay, and so we need to, from the top, like that, we are just gonna grab the back loop of some stitches. It doesn't need to be all of them, just a few. So I went from the top and under, and then I'm just gonna grab then another one, let's say this one, so the same way, like that, and then I'll move forward, and but just the one that is in the back, like for example this one. Okay, and then another one. This one is very easy. Let's do this one, and then this one. Let's do this one here. So what is going to happen is that if we pull this one, it's going to start closing our hat. So you want to keep pulling it while you are doing this, because then it gets kind of hard to pull that. So we're going to do that until we're done. This one, this one, okay. So I'm pulling and I cannot close anymore. So what we do is we're just gonna cross with this yarn from here to here, for example. And this will help us to close even more, you see? Now we are on the back, so we just place the needle so in another place, like for here, and let's cross that one. I did two, and I think that is enough, especially if you're having a pom-pom. So now we're just gonna go to the wrong side, and we're just gonna make a knot, a little knot to secure the yarn. So I'm here, so I'm just gonna grab some, here's some yarn and make a knot. You know, the good thing about this yarn being thick is that you can make these knots and you won't feel them or even see them. And then I'm just gonna weave this a little bit, and then I can just cut the yarn. So we are here. We have these ends as well, so I am just going to weave those in. So we are doing this on the wrong side, so like that. So when we are weaving in, the only thing that we want is to grab some loops that if you get the yarn through, you won't see it at the front. So just go like this. You can go like that, and then get back like so. And I'm just gonna go somewhere. This is where we join our hat, and it's, since we made a lot of slip knot, it's like very tight and thick, so it's good for, you know, to weave in. So, oh, I still have another end. Okay. So now our hat is done. If you don't want to have a pom-pom, it's done. If you want to have a pom-pom, well, we're just going to go and do that. In case you want your hat to fold like that, you just need to work more chains when you start your hat. So we did 18 stitches. So let's say you want your hat to fold 3 more inches. Then, for example, here it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more chain. So we did 18 plus 10 because we need an extra one to go back. So you will have to chain 29, and then you will have 3 inches for, you know, to fold your hat. Alright, so I really like these burlap pom-poms. They are so soft, so cute. I really like them. And they come with this, so you can just, you know, get the yarn inside and then make a knot. You can do that a few times. So let's do that together. So what I usually do is I get the yarn in one place, or I mean this thread in one place, and then the other one in another place, and then I just tie a knot. If it's too loose, you can do this again. So let's fold it. and your pompon is ready and your hat is complete. Thank you for watching.